when people don't sleep enough, their productivity goes down very much. And they're also more prone to accidents. So I don't consider that criminality. I consider that a failure of management, is that people are overworked to the point that they cause accidents. That's not the fault of the individual. That's the fault of management, in my opinion. There are places where they have fines for people who fall asleep on the job. But they don't provide the working conditions where people can get enough sleep and be awake. They just make a fine for falling asleep on the job. That's not sensible. It's not realistic. And it's not fair to the individual. We must have, what was it? I was interviewed in Spain by a big newspaper, La Vanguardia in Barcelona. And the first question they asked me are, what are your political views? Because it's a left-wing newspaper. What are your political views? And I was really surprised by that, because nobody asked me what my political views are. Who cares, I'm not a politician. But they asked me that, and I thought about it just for a moment, and then I realized I do have political views. My political view is that every human being has the right to get adequate sleep. And many people have lost that right. They have not been given, that right has been taken away from them by the conditions of their life. And I think this is a very important issue for all governments and all management and all industry. They have to realize that it's a human right to get enough sleep. And they have to start creating conditions where people can do that. The Exxon Valdez disaster, where the oil tanker sunk and destroyed hundreds of miles of coastline in Alaska and polluted the ocean. Well, the captain of the ship was sleep deprived. Sleep deprivation played a major role in almost every industrial disaster. Chernobyl, sleep deprivation, for sure. So this is a serious issue, and it's a political issue. And we have to address it as a society. And it really is. Sleep is a basic need, and whatever is a basic need is a right. We have a right to get our basic needs met.